Good morning and welcome to day 2. So yesterday I didn't really finish the day with you, but what happened after school, I rode home, as you know, on the canal. It was beautiful, and then I chilled out in the square near the library and watched the young people skating. And I was talking about how them skating as a skating community in the public eye, in the public arena like that, reminded me of back in the day in the 80s, electric boogaloo and breakdancing craze, and people crews would rock up with their lino, roll out their lino and just breakdance. You know, they weren't busking for money, they were just doing it for the love of it, and they were just taking up space and showing their skills. Yesterday, watching those young people freestyling and skating freely like that and dancing to their music and being themselves in that space, it was very liberating. Looking forward to today. Not sure why I'm looking forward to it, but I'm looking forward to it. Time for some breakfast. I never like to eat too heavy before riding the bike. I always like to be light. But at the same time, I reckon when I get to the school, I'm going to exert a lot of energy in 2 hours. So I need to have something sustenance in my system to keep me going. So I think I need to eat. But I don't like eating before I cycle. But I'm going to eat. Today's porridge is like wallpaper paste. So I had to jazz it up a little bit. Whoever is making the porridge needs to lose their job. Just gonna pick up my lunch. Because you know, I'm juggling between schools. No time to stop for a sandwich, so I'll pick up my lunch now. Can you believe it? I'm lost already. I think we're on the track.
Canal popping, the movement is addictive. 2 wheels beneath me, now I feel lifted. Canal popping when the sun shines glistening. I'm not talking, but everybody's listening. Canal popping, joggers overtaking. Dog walkers collide with those who are skating. Canal popping, graffiti hieroglyphics. Pigeons on the rise in this Bromley demographics. Canal popping, elevation increasing. Pedaling harder, hill and goddy riding. Canal popping, the world flashing past. I circumnavigate while sitting on my Brompton saddle. Jeez.
Man, it's pure hill and gully. Climbing up inclines. Pure hill and gully on this canal, man. Gotta be fit. Yo, Birmingham cyclists are friendly. They say morning. Pegasus, they put out a red carpet for me. Look, I'm walking the red carpet. Look, I'm royalty. Evidence of my work with these people.
My hair is a flute, so if not followed correctly, I will be on mute. My hair is rain, that brings me pain. My hair is red, that leads me back to my bed. My hair is sadness, that fills my brain with anxiety and pressure, not helping with the stormy weather. My hair is socks with stains upon stains, not blowing away this wretched pain.
Thank you. So, after finishing Pegasus Primary School, the head teacher, who welcomed me with a red carpet welcome, said, before you go, you can't leave without having one of these. Every visitor, well, special visitors like me, must leave with a little token of our appreciation for your visit. And he gave me this. A Pegasus flying horse, a Pegasus badge. There you go. Isn't it gorgeous? I feel rather car sick after that taxi journey. Normally I commute between the schools on the Brompton, but it's a bit of a long journey, and the turnaround time is quite tight, so I'm on in half an hour. Otherwise I'd be late, but I just feel so sick. Fresh air might help. School number 4 done. Linden High School.
You asked me what makes my individuality. Perhaps it is that I'm different from everyone else. But what is at the core? What is superior and makes everything else disappear? My hair, my lustrous hair, an unfathomable embodiment, like a lone sun, solitude from clouds, blazing, blazing.
Oh. I'm a little lost. And the grass is high. And the fish are jumping high in the sky. Google Maps, why? Google Maps, why? Why are you making me climb these abstract climbs? Google Maps, why? People think I'm very strange talking to my GoPro. But I don't care. Which way? Left? Right. I will refer to the Oracle. Oracle, which way?
Continue for 2 miles.
Thank you. So as I was saying, a great session at Linden School, which is secondary, working with year 9s. And there was a moment when I was trying to encourage the whole class to read their poems. And I was going around, in fact no, I wasn't encouraging them to read their poems, I was encouraging them to stand up and say their name and what they bring to the space. That was it. What's your name and what do you bring to the space? And some of the students were reluctant and I was really pushing them, like giving them all kinds of stories and parables about the importance of finding your voice and being heard. And anyway, at break time, the teacher explained to me that a couple of the students are selective mutes. They choose not to speak in the class. And I thought, you idiot. I was there was I pushing them, like, you know, what's wrong with you people? Why don't you want to speak? And there was a case of 2 people who chose not to speak. I never thought about that. I mean, I've met that situation before, and normally the teacher would inform me beforehand. But the point is, what I'm trying to make here is that I didn't even think of that. I was just like, everyone should speak. Everyone should want to speak. Some people don't want to speak at this stage in their life. And I and we need to respect that. Hello.
Hello.
It's a tight fit, isn't it?
It's a bit tight, yes. But it's not the tightest one.
Yeah?
We had one that was way worse back there.
Literally scraping through. You just hide it and just try it. Oh, but hats off to you, that's amazing. So what do we call you? What's your job then? What's your title?
Well, what would we call it? The lock opener?
The lock...
A closer perhaps?
Yeah,
I don't know.
the lock keeper.
I don't
yeah.
know what the word is.
You should be a keeper.
Just.
Yeah.
I don't know what that word is. We have a word in Swedish
Yes.
for the people helping on the boat.
Yes.
But I don't know the English word.
Oh, okay, okay. It's a very important job. If this was where the rich people were, I bet it would get fixed sooner. We like that. Yeah, the social commentary. And your name?
Frederick.
Frederick, this lovely young man's name is Frederick, wearing a beautiful t-shirt, Peace Poem. And I was explaining that poetry is my life. So that's wonderful. It's a sign, I see that as a sign, a good sign. Movement, we have movement. And the water has risen. There's got to be a poem about this, coming through the lock. I'm speaking to this wonderful lady here, and she's talking about her role as the lock opener and closer. It's a special job, serving the people. Adisa Poet on YouTube. Adisa, my name, A-D-I-S-A, Poet. If you remember that.
Have a couple of more viewers.
Yeah, thank you. Adisa Poet, thank you. You don't need to go to the gym now, you can just do this.
No, this is it.
This is it, this is the real work. Hundreds of years people doing that.